Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Mr. Stephen Has an Opinion. My name's Mr. Stephen and I have opinions, apparently. This week I'd like to talk about Christmas because it is Christmas time right now, and one of the times of year that I think is the best ever. I mean, there's James Bond on the telly, and there's jingle bells and carols and presents and games, and it's a real great time to be a family, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. Last year I got this real sense from people that they just weren't ready for Christmas. They didn't want it. They just wanted to get it over with so they could just keep going. This year, I just really get this sense that everyone's into it, and everyone's buying presents, and everyone's arranging to meet in places, and it's wonderful. And why can't Christmas be like this every year? And I know sometimes you get cynical about things, but you don't need to about Christmas because, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're religious. I'm not religious at all. I'm a complete atheist. When I say complete, I don't quite know what that means. But I don't believe in God, and that doesn't matter to me because for me, Christmas is something completely different. Christmas is the time of year where you get to spend time with your friends and your family. When people who've moved away to university, they come back and you get to see them. And you get to hug them and you get to say, I think you're great and I love you and let's not lose touch and let's do this every year because it's Christmas. The best thing about Christmas is the people who are around you. I mean, these are the people who you want to spend your life with. Okay, yeah, there's some family in there as well, and sometimes you don't always want to spend your life with them. Well, you know, it's that time of year where you get to see the people who, if you had a choice, you would be spending all of your life with. But it's also a time to remember other people, and I know throughout the year we've had charity upon charity saying, give us money for this, give us money for that, look, go and buy these tickets for something, it's for charity, or go and enter this raffle, it's for charity. The important thing about Christmas is that this is the one time of year where, in my experience, strangers are completely open to and completely happy with going up and talking to other strangers. It's the one time of year where we allow ourselves to do that. Maybe we think we're obliged to, I don't know. Maybe it's all those films that have been on television where we see Kelsey Grammer dressed as Santa Claus going, but it's Christmas, ho 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 ho. Although he does a much better impression of Frasier than I do. Don't forget, there are people out there who really, really could do with your help this Christmas. We have more and more homeless people. We have, the rates of suicide seem to be going up. We have more and more families who are having to have food from food banks because they just cannot afford to eat. And no, it's not right. And no, we should be doing something about it. And yes, society should move on from our petty squabbling about whose biscuit is whose. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. But what we should be doing more than anything else is recognising that this is the one time of year where not only are we willing to help other people, but other people are willing to be helped. It's the one time of year that really is about peace and love and joy, whether you believe in it or not. And so what I'm asking is for everybody out there, if you could just do something, no matter how small, it doesn't matter, because every little tiny thing helps, like a pebble being dropped in a river. Every little pebble creates ripples throughout everything else. It's the basis of chaos theory, but it happens in society. It happens all the time, and we can make that happen. You and me and the guy down the street and your teachers and your parents and your boss if you work, or, you know, we can do these things. It doesn't take much. It might just be one little thing. It might just be saying to somebody, are you all right? Or, do you want to come for a drink? It might be such a tiny thing like that. It might be the lifeline that somebody needs this Christmas. That's my opinion anyway. Please let me have yours by leaving a comment below.